Yes, yes, yes. Mm-mm. What is going on, people? It's Michael. Yo, today is a beautiful day. It is Tuesday. Sending you a lot of positive energy, a lot of love. Now, I gotta say, why I'm very excited today is my wife's birthday is today, and we already started celebrating. Man, it's crazy. I waited so long to get married, and I found the right one. I found the right one. I remember my dad saying, "You don't want to marry a wrong person. That's to be miserable." And then he looked at my mom. Uh, he was joking, of course, but it was really funny. It was really funny. But please, please do me a favor. If you're coming into the podcast, if you're watching Morning Yo today, go to my wife's Instagram. I'm about to drop it in the comments right here. That is my wife's Instagram. I just put it. It's not taking. Okay, yeah. So Facebook, it just took it. That's my wife's Instagram. Just drop in there and give her a happy birthday. I mean, this woman is amazing. She's the most selfless person I've ever met in my life. She's everything I'm not. You know, they say opposites attract. Definitely. She's like nice. She's kind. I'm that too, but she's that like that all the time, almost to a fault. Where I think we got together because when people, I feel like she's so nice at times people take advantage of her, and I'm that dude to be like, no, you not with my wife. Mm-mm. So I mean, she's so selfless and so just a loving person. So I just put her Instagram up there. Drop her a line. Tell her you watch the Morning Yo and you want to wish her a happy birthday. Now, I'm very excited about this. They're already on hold, but I wanted to start. My parents are going to be on the podcast. Now, if you've never listened to a podcast with my parents, they're absolutely amazing people. Absolutely love them, obviously, because they're my parents. But today is the first time, everybody watching right now, today is the first time my parents ever been live. Usually it's recorded and I can edit it and, you know, make them sound better than they really are, you know. But today it's live. So this is how I think it's going to go down. I don't think there's going to be as good. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think my parents are going to be as good because it's live, because I think they're going to be watching what they say. When it's recorded, they don't care. They just talk. But I feel like my mom's going to be like that. I feel like my dad doesn't care. My dad is like, I don't care. I'm going to bring it. Yeah, like this morning when I talked to him, he was like, you ready? You ready? Like, I was like, what am I supposed to be ready for? It's a podcast. We got to talk. You ready? You ready? Like we about to fight. So, oh, you ready for this podcast? You ready for this podcast? I was like, what am I ready for? What is this? Okay, I want to give shout outs at the beginning, like we always do. Happy birthday, Fern, to my wife. Thank you so much. Hey, Michael, here from Pennsylvania. What's up, Pennsylvania? Let's see. Good morning. Yo, 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 yo. That's right. My parents are about to be on. Happy birthday to your fabulous wife. Yes. Let's see. Are you speak Arabic? Are you speak Arabic? No, I know what you're trying to say, and I don't. Hey to your parents. Yeah, Wendy, they're about to come on in about 2 seconds. People are already saying hi to my parents, so that's cool. All right. I think it's time to bring them on. Mama and Papa, yo. Let me do this. Wait, let me put them back on. I actually took them away. Hey, Mom, Dad. I can't hear you. Oh, I got you on mute. That's my bad. That's my bad. I got you on mute. How you guys doing?
Oh, fine.
We're doing good.
And you were so nice this morning, calling my wife and telling her happy birthday.
We so nice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look, you see how quiet they are right now? I told you this was that. This is live. They all.
You must be on. We put us on mute. We were talking.
Oh, were you? Yeah, you were on mute earlier, but you're live now. You're live.
We talk.
We've been talking.
Sure do. We talk.
All right.
Talking now.
I know you're talking now. So how you guys dealing with the pandemic?
Oh, fine. You know, I stay at home all the time.
Oh, yeah. Move it closer. Y'all so far away. Would you say that? Would you say?
I stay at home all the time, and so I'm okay.
So you were retired, and you were retired before my mom. So you've been at home, and then my mom retired. And now y'all both at home all the time together.
Yeah, ain't that a problem, ain't it?
You know, we at the same house. Your daddy is at the one part of the house. I'm in other part of the house. You know, we don't really see each other that much.
Why do y'all stay in separate parts of the houses?
Your daddy like to stay warm, so he stay in his closet.
Okay, so for people that don't know, just tune in. My dad, he sits in this closet all day long. Dad, tell everybody what's in your closet.
My computer, my trading apparatus, and pictures, your pictures that you drew for me when you were a kid, I look at.
Oh,
He have a little office set up in his closet. For sure, he have his heating pad on his feet too.
now are there clothes in this closet?
Yes, there's clothes in the closet, so if I want to change clothes, I can do that too.
So all day long, my mom has the whole house, and you have, and this closet is small, people. This closet is probably about, how big do you think that closet is, Dad?
Probably about 6 feet by 8 feet.
No, it's bigger than that.
Well, whatever. It ain't big. It ain't big.
I can barely turn around.
So you don't even have you don't have a man cave. You got a man closet.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know when he's gonna get out of closet.
So tell me now, you guys always, I tell everybody, it's your personality. And it actually took my wife, Claire, a little bit to get used to, but you guys always argue, but not argue as in fight, argue as in try to one up each other. Like you guys are always talking trash to each other, but it's never mean. Does it? I've never seen it get to a point where it got mean. Has it ever got mean before?
Not really mean. Your mom, she gets mad sometimes, but I wouldn't consider it mean.
Uh-huh. Do you remember one time you got mad at my dad, Mom?
I don't remember.
Really?
Well, I mad at him all the time, but he don't do like I tell him to do, so I get mad at him all the time.
So you get mad at my dad when he doesn't do what you want him to do?
Yeah.
And what won't he do? Like, what will my dad? Every time I see him, he's doing what you want him to do. He's staying in a closet, for God's sake.
I tell him walk fast. He won't walk fast. You know, a lot of time we go somewhere, I walk, I have to stop, wait for 5 minutes for him to catch up with me.
Or where you walking that slow, Dad?
Everywhere we go, like for instance, we go shopping.
Mm-hmm.
I will push the car, and I will gotta look for him. I can find him. He's so far behind.
Well, but you know, my dad. Why don't you just do your thing and he'll find you? Why you got to walk with you to shop?
Well, sometimes I need his opinion.
Oh yeah, right.
Can you believe that?
You do not need my dad's opinion.
No, man.
Let me tell you. Now I know I'm married, and my wife will ask me things. She'll be like, "What dress do you like? The pink one or the blue one?" I go, "The blue one." She goes, "I'm wearing the pink." Like it does not matter. It does not. Women do not want a man's opinion unless it agrees with theirs. I do know that from being. Thank you. Don't you agree with that, Mom?
Yeah.
Now, for all the people watching right now, if you want to ask my parents a question, go ahead, drop it in the comments. Drop a question to my parents in the comments, and I'll put it up there. So now, how's it feel to both be retired? Is that, is that the American dream? Because you always hear about it. You work all your life to get to a point where you can retire and do nothing. Is it as good as it sounds, or is it like just not great at all?
Well, I love it because when you're working, you have, especially for me, and I have a certain time frame to go somewhere. Now I don't have a job to worry about it. We can travel to work. So we've been traveling a lot, except last year we can't go nowhere.
Yeah, that is true. And I'm surprised, like, for people that don't know my parents, and this is the first time you see them, My dad is very stubborn. He's a very stubborn person, and he didn't like to travel at all. And I don't know if he actually. Do you even like traveling, Dad, or you just do it for my mom?
I can take it or leave it.
What don't you like about the traveling?
Well, I got to leave my house for one thing.
Yeah, he had to live in his closet.
I don't like that part. But once I get on the trip, it's fine, you know.
Okay, so you guys have, after you retire, you've seen pretty much the whole world. What's your favorite place you've been to?
New Zealand.
And why New Zealand?
Because of the landscape. It's a beautiful landscape that I really liked.
Yeah, I agree. They got beautiful landscape. We drove around there for 2 weeks. Different part of New Zealand. Every part we went, it was beautiful.
Isn't
Auckland is a tool city.
Isn't that the place where y'all almost died because my dad was driving, or somebody was driving, almost drove you off a cliff, or it felt like it?
Well, I was frightened because her friend's husband was driving. And some of those roads through the mountains up there are really narrow. Two cars can barely pass, and there's no guardrail.
So literally, you just fall straight off if you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You experience the whole thing when you fall off, all the way down to the bottom.
All right, you got a lot of questions coming in. If you guys want to ask questions, just bring them in. All right, we're going to start with Liza. She wants to know, how long have you been married?
47 years.
Okay, and how do you like it?
We love it.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we do.
Well,
you love it.
You live with a person with 47 years. You feel so comfortable. Just like your own skin, so.
Now, does my dad fart in front of you?
Yeah, we both do.
Oh, my mom fart? I've never heard you fart, Mom.
Oh, yeah, I always do. After 47 years, you think we worry about that?
No. So, Dad, what is the first time my mom farted in front of you? Do you remember? Was it right at the beginning?
I don't remember that.
Was it at the beginning of the relationship?
Oh, of course not.
You think it took a couple of years to warm up into it?
I don't remember how many years it was, but she's a professional now.
All right, here we go. Fern wants to know, how was Michael as a child? Truth. They want the truth.
I think you were a nice child.
Yeah, very athletic.
Okay. Nice and athletic.
Yes, we didn't have any trouble with you because you know what would happen if you did give us trouble.
What would happen, Dad?
Man, I'll put that strap on your back.
I'll put that strap on your back. You can't say that today. People be so mad. Man, my dad used to put the strap to me, man. He had no problem with it. Why do you think you took out your aggression on me like that?
It wasn't aggression. It was your wrongdoing if it should happen. That would cause that, not my aggression.
You didn't feel bad, like hitting me?
No. Didn't feel bad at all. There's like, I remember I popped my son once with my hand on the butt and I felt horrible. And you didn't feel no pity hitting me with a belt 10 times? Of course not.
Yeah, you're too softy.
I'm too softy. I'm a softy. Okay. Let's go to the next question. I didn't like that one. All right. Rose wants to know, how do your parents keep their sense of humor? How do you keep your sense of humor, guys?
Oh, I like to tell jokes a lot. And so I like to make your mother laugh. And that's how we keep our sense of humor, because I'm always telling her a joke.
Yeah.
Who's funnier, you or my dad, Mom? You're pretty funny sometimes too, Mom.
I think it's your dad that's funnier.
I know it's your dad.
All right, here we go. Here's another one. Johnny Lee Turner. Does Michael ever cause any trouble? Honest question.
No, I can't recall any trouble that you caused.
The only thing I ever did wrong, I believe, was when I stole your vehicle that y'all never knew about till like 20 years later. You
Well,
remember
I
when
didn't know about that. So
yeah, I stole your caravan and took all my friends to the beach late at night, and I came back and y'all had no idea. And I held that in for like 20 years. That's
yeah,
so I would say that's the worst thing. So I was a good kid.
yeah, you were.
But if you did find out, what would you have done?
Oh man, I'm glad I didn't. You wouldn't be on that talk show right now.
For everybody tuning in, welcome to the Morning Yo. I love my parents so much. Ask questions. Feel free. I've asked them every question in the world, so I'm glad you guys are stepping in and asking. Okay, here we go. Ken Lee wants to know, where'd your parents meet?
In Korea.
All right. And where at though in Korea?
Through my friend.
He said, "Where at?
Oh,
Where at?"
Now there is some confusion because y'all don't agree where y'all met, right?
No,
yeah,
was it at?
yeah. Reason is that it's a kind of like one place does everything. It sells tea or beer. So it's a combination place. So you daddy said club, I said tea house. So that's the differences.
I thought you meant what city we met at.
No. I meant like, so it was a tea and beer place, and they had so it was like a club too. People would dance and stuff.
It was a club to me.
Okay.
So I don't know how you look at it, but I look at it as a club.
Oh, so was my mom dancing on a stage or anything?
No,
Like,
no,
she wasn't dancing. She was sitting at a table with some other girls.
And when you scooped in, what was your line to my mom? Do you remember?
I say, you must have fallen out of heaven because you look like an angel to me.
Oh, and she said, no, speak English.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
What was that? Hey, turn your phone off, Mom.
Yeah.
This is a professional working atmosphere over here.
I know, man. I say no phone.
I forgot to turn it up.
Look what Jillian wrote. Jillian had just said.
My phone.
Jillian had just said he would put the strap on the back. People loving that quote from you. He put the strap on the back.
It's not weird. He's just saying it.
It's real, all right.
No, it's real. Trust me, my back. It's real. Okay. My mom's trying to make it. No, my dad would put the strap to my back.
It was your butt.
That's part of the back.
Yeah, that's how you say it. That's how you say it.
Okay, I thought it was your back. I say, well, to me, it's a different back to butt. So
okay, so
I just want to clarify.
So SC Brown wants to know: did your dad make you work during junior high? Was it? I guess what he's trying to say: were you the type of parent that said you got to work to get anything?
No, you didn't work. You want to work. We don't want you to. Well, listen, I do not want you to work. I want you to study, and you're the one want to work.
Did that surprise you at a very young age? Before I could even work, I wanted to have a job.
I know you always want to work. So it was I don't know why you got everything what you want.
Yeah, but I want to get out there and make some money, you know?
Yeah, well, that's fine. You know, it didn't surprise me because I think I would have done the same thing if I.
Hey, you never work until you graduate.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That was 27 years
old. Okay, we got another question coming in right here. Julie asks, how proud are they of what you accomplished and what you continue to do?
How proud? Could you repeat the question, please?
They want to know how proud of you. How,
read.
yeah, read it.
Read it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I'm so modest. It's hard for me to really say that I'm proud, you know, because I'm so modest.
Oh, you're not proud of me? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I didn't read the question right.
How proud of? No, not of your accomplishments, of my accomplishments.
They're talking about your accomplishments?
Yeah.
I thought they were talking about mine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm very proud of your accomplishments. Very proud.
I'm glad you took that and made it your own. Thank you, Dad.
Well, I thought you were asking me, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're very proud.
All right. Let's see. What does your dad think about being compared to Lionel Richie? I guess they think you look like Lionel Richie.
Oh, I've never heard that comparison before.
Or maybe they think I look like Lionel Richie.
Yeah, probably so.
You think I look like Lionel Richie? When I had the fro and everything?
Well, you remember you had a little mustache with the afro? That's kind of like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, my mind.
Man, we got so many questions coming. Oh my goodness. Let's see where. Hold on one second. We got so many things coming in. Okay. Tamika says, how do you feel about Michael imitating you on stage? I saw him in Philly on his Blasian stand-up show. Do you like it, and did he nail it? What do you think, Mom?
Well, long way to go.
What do you mean, long way to go?
Well, you're not imitating me correctly. You made... That's all I got to say. You're not imitating me.
Okay. All right. Let's go to this other question. Was Michael? Nah. This is something I never did. Was Michael ever caught dipping or chewing tobacco or using tobacco products?
No. One thing, Michael never smoked. Well, when here at home, never drank.
Yeah. The only time I ever drank was between 21 and 25, and then I stopped. Yeah, I'm just not a big drinker. It's not my thing.
Yeah, you're not drinking either, so.
So man, I'm going through all these questions. So I do want to ask you, if you have a question, drop it in the comments. I do want to ask you, because I actually started talking about this on stage during my stand-up show, but I never heard you guys say I love you to each other, or you never told me you love me while I was growing up. Why was that something that was never heard in our house? Did y'all not grow up with parents saying that to y'all?
Yes. I never heard my parents say that. And also, I think how we treat each other, that's love is in there. I don't think it's need to verbally say it. So action has more to do with the word. That's what I believe.
Yeah, and I concur with what she said. I don't think you have to tell people you love them every day. Show them that you love them by your actions.
Yeah, also you keep saying every day. That's a word meaningless.
It becomes meaningless when you say that every day.
Okay, you say
give me a break. Give me a break.
You say you didn't have to say that. You never said it. Not just, you don't have to say it all the time. You never said it to me. You know, I was on stage.
Maybe we didn't love you then, maybe.
Oh, okay. Now the truth's coming out. Well, maybe we didn't love you then. Well, that's interesting because, I was on stage and I was like, somebody asked me a question. I was like, I never remember my parents telling me they loved me growing up. And that's sad.
Yeah, that's how I grew up. Probably you did it too, same way. That's why. Also, I always believe action is more than just a word.
Oh, Eugene, he's from Houston, Texas. Eugene Johnson Jr. He wants to know what part of Louisiana you were from.
St. Martinsville.
St. Martinsville.
Yeah, very small town.
But you moved as soon, like, what age did you move, Dad?
6 weeks.
Oh, 6 weeks. So you didn't experience it at all then.
No.
No, I hitchhiked out of that place.
At 6. Let's see. James asks, when I was growing up, what was my favorite Korean meal, Mom?
I don't think you ever have a Korean meal. Right, butter rice, that's your favorite, but that's not a Korean dish.
Just butter. I remember that. That would be like a special treat. Like you would put butter in rice, and I would get so excited about that.
Yeah, that's what your grandmother taught me to feed you that.
So all you did,
mother.
Literally butter rice. It was just butter and rice, and that was it.
Yeah, and you like that.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Tamika, her name is Tamika Tammy Simmons Shipman. She goes, I can relate to not saying I love you growing up. Now I can't stop saying it. Yeah, I tell my kids I love them all the time. And now we do say we love you when we on the phone. You obviously you guys don't mean it. You just say it to say it, but we do say it now on the phone.
Well, I think if I tell you I love you one time, that should be sufficient. I don't have to say it every time.
Okay. Okay, so this is the last time.
Our word to carry some weight.
Oh, like you really thought about that? Come on, now, like
we always think about what.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You think about
our word to just say it to say.
That's right.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all.
You.
Yeah, so for you.
So in quarantine, here's one. Fern asked, did Michael ever have a potty mouth?
One time you had a potty mouth at somewhere, and that teacher called us, and you banned it from that place. I remember, boy, your daddy got after you there. After that, I never heard somebody tell me you have a potty mouth. In our house, you never have a potty mouth because we do not believe bad language in the home.
That's true. I don't even remember that. How old was I?
I think you were 11 or 12, somewhere in there.
I did. Was it you or a school that put soap in my mouth? Did you make me do that?
Yes.
Look how slow she was to admit it. She was like, yeah. So you made me like wash my mouth out with soap. Basically, I remember putting a soap bar in my mouth, and you made me do that.
You won't do that anymore because we don't not believe in cursing.
That's cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded.
No. Well, you don't curse.
You put a bar. You put just listen to you, you put a bar of soap in my mouth.
Well, teaching you a lesson, you won't do that again. So ever since then, you never did until you start doing the comedy. I start hearing.
But I don't do that when we're just
like that either.
But I don't curse in front of y'all like that, like in real life.
You don't.
Okay. Did Michael ever get a black eye fighting? Do you remember me ever getting in a fight?
No.
I don't recall a black eye. I don't know how you could get a black eye. I saw you box and you just run around. They couldn't even catch you to give you a black eye.
Hey, man, you know what they say, speed kills, man. I was quick.
Yeah, I was watching you outside playing with your friend. Man, you were trying to act like Muhammad Ali. But you didn't have the talent of Muhammad Ali.
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't. Let me ask you this. Well, since it's in quarantine, are there any movies? Because my dad, you watch a lot of movies. Is there anything people should be watching that you liked?
I haven't seen a movie that I would recommend really recently that I think you should watch. Most of the movies I watch are just average.
Average, okay. All right, Mom, here's a question for you. Beth wants to know, does your mom consider herself an Asian tiger mom? You know what that is, right? Those strict mothers. Was that you when I was growing up?
I don't know what it meant.
I just told you. It means like a very strict mother that always tries to get her kids to study, just hard on their
I
kids.
tried. It didn't work.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
I tried. It didn't work.
Now, how upset were you that I wasn't academically inclined like my dad? Were you upset about that, Mom?
Yes.
Mm.
Then I have to give it up. They say it's not in him.
It's not. My dad knew it long. He told me
So
like.
I give it up. You dare tell me I could send you in college, you waste money.
So, Dad, when did you know I wasn't smart?
When you were born.
No, seriously, when did you know I wasn't going to be up to par academically?
It wasn't that I knew. I had an instinct that it wasn't going to work for some unknown reason.
You don't want to study.
A gut feeling.
You don't want to
You were
study.
more of an outgoing type person that probably wouldn't stick to books and learning in that sense, that you were more of a street person, so to speak, rather than a book person.
Yeah, I'd rather be outside playing or doing something. Did you ever think I would get into entertainment?
Never, ever.
No, never.
That was such a surprise. I still can't get over that.
You were such a good at athletic when you were young. I already thought you were going to have some kind of career with athletic. Never did entertainment.
Yeah, you were telling us how you're going to light those guys up on a football field until one of them lit you up, and then you stop.
Hey, we don't have to bring up old stuff like that. Yeah, man, I got concussions. Yeah, that stopped me from playing football pretty fast. Hold on, if Mike worked a record band, let's see, so people saying Fern says having your parents are a blessing. Thank you for having them on. Oh, they're gonna be on more. Oh, here's one. Millie wants to know: does your dad needs to do some stand-up comedy?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
But you and your dad, Michael, you can be duet.
I like Millie.
You like Millie?
My name is Millie?
Yeah.
I'll bring you on tour, Dad. You open up.
All right then.
Dad and Mom are hilarious. God bless. All right, I'm gonna end this podcast. This was fun. This is enough.
Yeah.
This is enough. We did 30 minutes. Y'all be on some more. I don't want people to start hating y'all or nothing. Y'all did good live. So now I know we can do this. And y'all are still fun. This meant a lot. For everybody that's watching, I really appreciate it. Remember, if you listen to the podcast, I do one of these every single day on my Facebook page, but only release like 2 podcasts a week. So make sure you join my Facebook fam at Michael Yo. And make sure you still, my special Blasian is out there. Make sure you watch it and show it some love as well. We could never, you're getting so many good comments, Dad.
Oh,
you and your dad would be epic on tour. Okay. They're like, your dad's gonna take over your podcast. People say you got to do it again. Love them. God bless them. All right, they want y'all on again. Let's see. Love to your parents, adorable and hilarious. Look at this. All this love. Phil says Dad and Mom are hilarious. Okay, you did good, Dad. You did good, Dad and Mom. All right, now. And thanks for calling my wife on her birthday. That meant a lot to her. She was so pleased with that. I gotta go because I got some special surprises for her. So, Mom and Dad, I love you.
And we love you too, son.
We love you too.
And don't expect us to say that every time now.
All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. And for everybody else, thank you so much for watching the Morning Yo. Make sure you hit the follow button, please, because I'm going to have them on like once a week, once every 2 weeks. They're great. I mean, that's my parents. I love them more than anything. And, they both molded me to the person I am. And they're just good people. They're just good people. You see where I get my personality from. And this is what I want to do. This is how I grew up. You know more about me. This is how I grew up. My family is positive, uplifting. We love to laugh. And that's why I wanted you to wake up with the Morning Yo and do that every single day. Hit the follow button. Share this podcast. Please share this podcast. I think it'll brighten somebody's day up, So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.